So yeah, this was a completely random thing that popped up in my YouTube Recs like a year plus. It was a video by a guy named Chris Turner who lives in Vancouver.
Excuse me. Sorry. We're talking. You just told me this guy's name is Chris, and he lives in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure the listener is cluing out on this connection, but yeah.
It's not you, Chris.
But you guys know I have a Monday night Twitch stream where I watch game shows. You guys have both been on it, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Joy.
Both hung out with me and watched game shows. So usually the way I find game shows to watch is I will just pop up YouTube. And since I watch a lot of them, it'll tell me, here's an episode you haven't seen of something. And it showed me, how sometimes you get a YouTube rec for something that's got 400 views and you're like,
yeah,
this is probably interesting. Why is it showing me this? I have no idea why it showed it to me, but I clicked on it and it was this guy, going out and retrieving a lost wedding ring. And it was,
and it was me. Was it me?
It was not you,
but it was Chris in Vancouver.
But it was a guy named Chris in Vancouver.
Chris,
and so we just started watching. We just started in between.
Yeah,
game shows.
Hey, sorry, Hal, if I could cut you off. I was
ahead.
feeling like, hey, somebody loses their wedding ring, and hey, this is going to be really hurtful for them. So I go out, and what I do is I retrieve them for them because I know it's important to people.
That's so nice.
I was explaining to Brian how this is something that I do, and but you'll tell. You've seen the videos. You go ahead, Hal.
No, this is a different guy. This is a guy who's like super good. He's like really good at it. Like he's like he's like known around the world for this.
I think it's me.
thing.
I do think it's me, but you can go on, continue.
He's got
the guy.
He's got an international organization of people who like drive out to your property to find your wedding ring. And he's just been an interesting character for us to get to know on the stream, to spend a lot of time with. I'm not saying that couldn't be you, Chris, but like.
Brian, I was just gonna say to Brian, the reason I got that idea was like I can't find all the rings myself, so I started saying, what if I got a bunch of other people to go out and find these rings around the world, and I call it Rings Around the World with Chris Turner. And it's very, very cool. But so how is he a interesting guy to watch, or is it more just the idea of it is kind of, because that is cool. I like that. I mean, it's a pretty heartwarming thing to watch, I would imagine, when they succeed at it and return the ring. Do they show that part?
Yes. I mean, the funny thing about him is that he's very, very dedicated and very passionate about. Oh no,
that's your
Rosie
dog.
Just started barking.
That's okay. That's okay. People love dogs.
Yeah,
love dogs.
People my listeners love Rosie. Even though she ruins every daytime podcast I do because she will start.
What is she barking at? Do you think? What's her main?
Probably she saw a dog out in the street. Looking out the front window, saw a dog.
She's dogs all Brian has a point. It's gonna be. How old is Rosie?
Rosie is like 8 months old.
Oh, so Rosie is still getting used to the idea that dogs are going to be walking by quite often.
Yeah. She goes crazy when there's another dog around every single time.
So I think.
Brian.
I'm going to close the door.
Okay, Hal's going to close the door. But Brian, I'll just ask you. Would you if you lost your wedding ring, would you consider going this route?
Here's the deal. Number one, it's gotta be mad expensive, right?
Okay, good point.
But I don't have a wedding ring, actually. I don't have any jewelry. Okay. I don't have any jewelry at all, Yeah. I'm not
have you never had a wedding ring?
No, we didn't. We were really, when I got married to my wife, it was 2009. And I was about to lose my health insurance. And she was like, we could just get married. You could be on my health insurance. And so the next day we got married in my living room. So there wasn't a lot of thought. Actually, my anniversary is, as of this recording, tomorrow. That's 14 years I've been married.
Wow. Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah. No ring.
That's it. Yeah.
I've actually been with her for 20 fucking long years. Not long. That's not what I mean.
just gonna edit point there. We're gonna edit point
Yeah.
on the.
No, it's like
Does she
20.
listen? Does she listen to you?
It's hard to tell a lot of
Okay.
times. I know she listens when she knows somebody, so she knows you, Howell.
Okay.
So I am almost positive she will listen to this episode.
Okay. Cool. Wow.
Yeah.
My wife
I don't
doesn't
think
listen
she
to anything I put out there.
Yeah, and I meant not 20 long years, like as in it's long. I'm saying for most people, 25 years is a long time.
Journey.
For me, it's felt like 10 minutes, you know.
It's a journey to
But no-
take with someone 20 years.
Yeah, and here's the thing.